The Great Mothers are a group of powerful Force users who have been exposed to Ahsoka's Star Wars audience outside of the Star Wars galaxy. They have obvious ties to the Night Sisters of Dathomir featured in Star Wars, The Clone Wars, and appear to be elite Night Sisters who use a similar type of magic. They were the ones that asked Morgan Elsbeth to liberate them because they had been Grand Admiral Thrawn's allies while he was at Paradis. Although little is currently known about the Great Mothers, their relationship to the Dathomirian Night Sisters allows for several inferences to be made. The Night Sisters of Dathomir have been a well-established aspect of Star Wars mythology since Dave Wolverton's The Courtship of Princess Leia novel from 1994. But George Lucas and Dave Filoni made significant changes to them in Star Wars: The Clone Wars. The most well-known Mother Talzin, who is occasionally referred to as Great Mother herself, offers intriguing suggestions about who these new Great Mothers might be. Morgan Elsbeth is the most recent Night Sister in Star Wars. Actropaw, Clotho, and Laxis are three new Great Mothers that Ahsoka introduced. These names are puns on the three sisters of fate from Greek mythology: Atropos, Clotho, and Lachesis. They are probably at least as powerful as Mother Talzin, Palpatine's main enemy, given that their rank is at least equal to hers. This indicates that they are able to use Night Sister witchcraft, a type of sorcery similar to that seen in Star Wars, The Clone Wars, to reanimate the dead, empower people who are physically weaker, and even haunt particular places or items. Grand Admiral Thrawn has long viewed the Force as a source of weakness, and this Force cult is undoubtedly his response. Mother Talzin, the so-called clan mother who oversaw the Night Sisters and their male counterparts, the warriors known as the Night Brothers, was the highest-ranked Night Sister visible in Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Mother Talzin was seen as Palpatine's opponent since she had united the Dathomir clans and had extraordinary Force power. General Grievous massacred the Night Sisters after Palpatine planned an attack on them just before the conclusion of the Clone Wars. Players can visit the ruins of this Night Sister coven in Jedi Fallen Order and speak with Merrin, the lone surviving member. The Night Sisters and Grand Admiral Thrawn have formed an alliance. Thrawn's strange absence from Paradis when Morgan Elsbeth landed at the Eye of Sion suggests that he may be battling an unidentified foe with the aid of their evil magic, hence this partnership is probably defensive in nature. Intense rumors have also suggested that Thrawn's Night Troopers are truly undead creatures that have been reanimated by the power of the Night Sisters, which would account for their moniker. Finally, the Force has always defeated Thrawn in the past. Thrawn doesn't want to be taken by surprise like that once more, so he defeats the Grand Admiral alongside the enigmatic Bendu and Ezra using their respective Force-touching skills. Thrawn won't be as simple to surprise with strong Force users on his side. The Great Mother's power is currently unknown, but it is noteworthy that they seem to have been able to call Morgan Elsbeth from across the intergalactic void. If this is true, the Great Mothers must be able to use a significant amount of Force energy. In Star Wars: The Last Jedi, Luke Skywalker died by projecting himself across the galaxy. The Great Mothers must be extremely strong beings to be able to communicate across even greater distances, although indirectly.